everybody and good morning. Well, it's morning for me at least. It could be afternoon or evening or even morning for you guys as well. I'm still in my dressing gown, way quality. Cooking some bacon. Oh yeah, being nice and healthy on the George Foreman grill over there. It's my lean, mean, fat-reducing fuck machine. But yeah, anyway, so what we're going to ramble about today. I'm just going to move you guys around the kitchen as I do things. Let's move you around this way. So, we got some wash out there. So yeah, what we're going to talk about today, I need a knife to butter my bread. Making a bacon butty. So guys, we're going to talk today about, we're going to ramble today about why I decided to make my YouTube channel, why I decided to make Enter the Wolf Time. And, well, it stems really from several failures in life of mine. Firstly, I went to university to do art, to do fine art sculpture. So 3D work, all that kind of stuff and things. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, it didn't work out. I basically failed first year, then I decided to try first year again. I know you guys are probably saying right now, how the fuck did you fail first year of an art degree? And I'll be honest with you guys, just too much booze involved. I was going out and getting absolutely smashed every single night. But what I wanted to do with that art degree, I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to make people wow, you know, oh my god, that's amazing, that piece of artwork is so cool. I wanted to shock people, I wanted to wow people, I wanted to amaze people. I wanted to leave behind a bit of a legacy, really. Because the truth of the matter is, I am somewhat terrified of dying, as most people are. So that was my goal, but obviously I failed in that goal pretty much. So I decided one day, whilst I was just making stuff, I was like, you know, I should, because I can't remember who I saw. I think it was like maybe Van Hammer or something, or I can't remember who I saw, but they were doing like an army blog on YouTube, and I was like, right, okay, I could probably do something like this. So I was like, right, okay, well, what have I got, you know, that I can talk about? Because obviously with the YouTube stuff, you need to have something that you're very knowledgeable about. You need something you can talk about easily. You need something that you can show, and something that's visually interesting and visually captivating for the audience. So I thought to myself, what have I got? I've got my Space Wolf army. Alright, okay, that was freaking huge at the time. That was massive. That was my biggest army that I'd ever had. It was absolutely massive. And going back all the way back to 2010, that's when I started it, which is crazy. And it's grown since then as well. It's even bigger now with shitloads of Terminators and stuff like that. But anyway, I digress. So I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to buy a camcorder. So I went out and I bought a camcorder. It was a bit of a crappy one. It was a Samsung one. I was much like Samsung stuff. It wasn't the best. It was only standard def, wasn't HD, and I was using Windows Movie Maker to make my videos and stuff. And it started off initially as an army blog, just showcasing my army and stuff, because I was thinking, well, if I can't leave behind a legacy with my artwork from my art degree, then I can leave behind a digital legacy on YouTube. So I decided to do that and started chronicling all my different army stuff. And it's really cool and really interesting to look back on that, because some of the stuff that I don't have anymore, but it either broke or I dismantled it for other things, or just blatantly got lost. Oh no, Jojo man, how neglectful. But yeah, so I started doing that, and then it kind of evolved into the show that I used to do. I entered the Wolf Time show, and it was like about Space Wars, and I had little segments and things, but for my audience at the time, it was just too long. It was like, what, 20 minutes, half an hour, sometimes even 45-minute show. And the effort that was going into putting, you know, all the editing and things in and stuff for me to talk about and all that kind of stuff, it was just way too much to do. So I decided to chop it down into smaller individual videos, which I think now everybody likes. But basically, it's that because I wanted to leave behind a legacy. And I also, through doing it, I thought to myself, well, do you know what, if I can inspire just one person with some of the work that I do, then it's been all worth it, and it's you know, completely worked out, because that one person, maybe in say a decade's time, in 10 years' time, they will have kids of their own or something, and their kids will be like, oh, you know what, oh, Dad, what's this little model that you've got here? And he's like, oh, you know, I made that, you know, when I was younger and all this. Like, I was inspired by a guy on the internet called the GREATJOJOMAN, and yeah, he's my inspiration behind it. And like I say, I know for a fact that I have inspired some of you guys, some of you viewers, and it makes me really happy that I've inspired people to do work and stuff. And it just really makes it all worthwhile. Like I said, I don't monetize my videos. I don't get any money for doing this kind of stuff. I mean, some people will probably think I am, but the fact of the matter is I don't have enough subscribers to make even like a fiver off it. It's crazy. I literally just do it out of the fun of doing the hobby, out of the fun of leaving behind a legacy, out of the fun of inspiring people, out of the fun of just like the editing and stuff. Like, it's two hobbies that I really like, which are the Games Workshop, the hobbyist side of it, and the video editing side combined. It's really good for that kind of stuff. But yeah, so bottom line is, yeah, it started out of a fear of dying, which is a bit morbid. It's been quite a how do you say it? Well, what's this video? It's been quite sentimental, this video, actually. But yeah, fundamentally, that's why I started the channel, and that's why I do what I do. Let me just check the bacon. A little bit to go yet, a little bit to go. It's not quite ready, not quite crispy enough. But yeah, it's like trials and tribulations and stuff over the time. The first major thing I had to contend with was the verbal diarrhea that I spout. Because back in the day, back in 2010, if you were new to YouTube, you only had, I'm going to make a cup of tea, you only had literally 5 minutes worth of videoing time. That's all you had. And with me, as you guys well know, and some of you old time subscribers know, I waffle so much in my videos. And yeah, that was a real issue, so I had to kind of cut down the verbal diarrhea and all that kind of stuff in order to do that. And that was the first trial. The second trial was, you know, I had to think to the future, and I had to think, what am I going to do when I run out of stuff? That kettle's too loud! God damn it! Why did I try and make a brew? I'll make a brew afterwards, after I finish filming. So I had to look to the future as to what else I could do, what else, you know, what the future was. And I had a couple of plans on the back burner, but I didn't really know. And I thought, you know, I'll just let this channel evolve and see what happens. The second thing, the third thing, trials and tribulations that I had was gaining subscribers. Now, a lot of the time, it's very difficult for a new YouTube channel to gain subscribers. And what I found myself doing was entering competitions and things like that for other more other more advanced YouTube channels for, you know, within the wargaming niche. So I decided to enter competitions just to get maybe get my name out and stuff like that. There was a group of us. There was me, Van Hammer, Ghost, and Clarky. The four of us started around about the same time. Obviously, myself, Van Hammer, we still do our videos. Ghost kind of stopped the hobby. I don't actually know what the crack is with Ghost at the moment. And then Clarky kind of went on to university and went on to do more of a gaming channel kind of thing. So that was that. But what we would do, because we both found that we had, oh, bing, bacon's done. No, it's still not quite done yet for me. I'm going to put it on for another 5 minutes. But yeah, so what we found that we would do is we would kind of share our subscribers. We would give each other little shout outs and stuff, because obviously myself and Clarky being from the UK, Ghost from Australia, Van Hammer being from America, we had different subscriber bases because of our geographical area. So what we did, we kind of shared them and shared that kind of stuff. And another thing what we did to get subscribers was to meet up with other YouTubers. Now, it's one of the cardinal sins of anything online. There's that stigma attached to it. Oh, you don't meet anyone from the internet, you know, oh, you're going to get raped, or you're going to get fucked up the arse, and you're going to die in a ditch somewhere. But yeah, so that was always the underlying thing with it. You always had that in the back of your mind, oh, what if I meet up with this person, or meet up with this group of people and they just gang rape me or something. But that was not the case. Within our community, it's exceptional. The amount of good people there is really, really good. And it was through those meetups and things, like we met up at like games days and stuff, and it was through there you got channel mentions and things, all that kind of stuff. It's really, really good, and that's how you build a subscriber base, really. I mean, well, I've got just under 1,500 subscribers now. Obviously, it's always nice to get more, but I'm happy with the audience that I've got. I'm happy with you guys as commenters and stuff like that. It's just nice to see the work that I do commented on, and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like a bit of a waffle, a bit of a ramble about the channel and things, you know, its origins, where it came from and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, one other thing, I couldn't mention this without, do this video without mentioning this, the wolf mask thing. The reason, again, some of you new subscribers won't know this because I've stopped doing it recently, is I used to wear a wolf mask whenever I do a video like this, just because it was one of those things, like, I wasn't confident enough with putting my actual face, my actual identity on YouTube, on the internet, especially with some of the opinions that I had, and the opinions that I had were mainly just stuff, Games Workshop and stuff, but it was also to stop the fact, well, to stop certain trolls. If any of you long-time subscribers remember, I had a couple of trolls back when I first started it, and yeah, because I had a second channel called, what was it called now? Behind the Mask, and it was like a vlog channel, which didn't have the mask, and they basically found that and did all kinds of stupid shit to it. So I had to, unfortunately, cancel that. I had to take that channel off the air. It's still there somewhere, but I just don't know. I can't remember the username or the password for it, so I kind of decided if I wanted to. But yeah, so the wolf mask was because of that. Eventually, obviously, people often say to me, oh, you know, if they see me out and about, you know, see me at like shows and conventions and things, like, oh, where's the wolf mask? And I'm just like, oh, you know, if they recognise me, because the wolf mask kind of is my identity. It still uses my logo. A lot of people are like, oh, where's the wolf mask? And I'm like, oh, I just grown out of it. You know, I still carry it around if I go to events and stuff, because people do sometimes get a kick out of having a photograph with it or something. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just, you know, as your channel grows and stuff, you just outgrow stuff. And your editing style, everything evolves. I mean, when I look back at some of my old channels, it's horrendous. Like, I'm saying everything. I'm saying literally every other word, and that's because obviously I wasn't confident talking on camera. And now that's just gone through the roof. Now, occasionally I do say because my brain is completely scatterbrained and stuff like that, and I can't actually think on one subject for a long period of time, just because I've got so many ideas and stuff jumbled around in there. It's horrendous. But yeah, so that was the thing. I look back at the original videos, and then I look back on the new videos now, and it's just, there's a huge difference. I mean, the intros and stuff, they're so much cleaner as my knowledge of editing has expanded. They're just so much better quality now. That again, it's all the editing knowledge and stuff now that makes these videos quite nice. This camera that I'm using at the moment currently is a JVC one, which I'm probably looking to retire, probably within this year sometime, mainly because it's not quite as crisp and not quite as vibrant, and it doesn't quite capture all the colours, and its low lux level, which is its low light capabilities, isn't as good as what I'd like it. But anyway, so I've kind of rambled on for like 13 minutes so far. So guys, I'm going to stop rambling, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Please put a comment in the doobly down below if you have any other topics you'd like me to ramble about. I still got quite a good stock from that original video that I did, so that doesn't matter. Oh, bacon's done again! Oh, bing! Ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done, ding, bacon's done, I gotta run. Right, okay, I actually gotta run now, because otherwise this bacon is gonna burn. But as always guys, don't forget to like, favourite and subscribe if it's the first time you're watching this, and don't forget to check out the Facebook group in the link in the doobly-doo down below. You'll get sneak peeks of all the stuff that I'm doing that I don't necessarily put on the channel, or just little snippets of what I'm going to be putting on the channel. Ooh. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.